The military is definitely training robots. Wait, I get it now. You fucked up and they covered their tracks. It's all right. At least I know you're not one of them. Most likely.
People like us with particular skills. We have a responsibility. You should join DedSec.
Fuck yeah. Sign me up.
Welcome to DedSec. With you on board, we'll be unstoppable.
Hell yes! I'm ready to get my hands dirty with you lot.
Excellent.
Huh? Could have survived a lot worse than this. Huh? Strange. Oh yeah, here we go.
What? I'm posting this.
Lovely.
I haven't had a full breakfast since I was little. But Dad was around, trying to
Move along, move along. Oh, back off. Celebrity. Keep out of this.
I'm a big fan. Keep up the good work.
Try to just like squeeze between. I'm going through those checkpoints. I figure like, yeah.
I hope this isn't a bad time, but we need your particular skill set for something.
Present and ready.
You, ID check, come here. Right now, you sit there.
I'm with DedSec and I don't have all day. Out with it.
God, really? I thought you might be interested in my date last night.
This should be fun.
Not like that. He was just this normal man, very arrogant, spoke about how he can expense whatever he wants because he has dirt on his boss.
How is that relevant?
Because he works for Jack Heath, CEO of Evangeline's auction house. Heath could interest you. Many of his clients are literal criminals. I expect him to be one too. So this dirt my date's got, it's likely something serious.
Go on another date with him, would you?
Can't. I met him on Puller, and he has already changed his preferences. I'm not his type anymore. He's all yours.
I'll look into it.
It seems our man Gareth Hendricks updates his preferences nearly every day. Right now, he's looking for a professional getaway driver.
Are you sure?
He must want a thrilling criminal romance. I mean, I get it. I once had a fling with a North Macedonian botnet. We'll need to find someone who fits the bill. I found someone who matches Hendricks' preferences. Pushing you their location now.
doors during high-risk hours.
For their own sake. Here's disinformation and media
Auto drive now enabled.
who've seen free broadcasters built up by journalists and torn down by demagogues all over the world.
So before the media fragmented, there was this voice of authority that was trusted and worthy of trust. Then what we ended up with is a really commercial model where whether you're talking about an app on a smart device or whether you're talking about a broadcaster, the most important thing was to keep you in that environment for the longest amount of time possible. And because that meant money in their pocket. And in order to do that, a couple of things happened. One was the use of manipulative techniques around behavioral economics, things that would just keep you scrolling or keep you listening or keep you looking for more information. The second is that that kind of environment favors sensationalism. And so you got more sensational headlines and more sensational stories, and it didn't matter whether they were true or not. It just kept people in and it kept them in the loop. So we ended up in a situation where nobody trusted anything and nobody believed anything at all. And that is the perfect environment for an authoritarian voice to come in and say, no, wait, we are the truth. So the ground for this environment really got created when we had suddenly authoritarian politicians everywhere, and anything that threatened them or they disagreed with, they would call it disinformation. That's disinformation, that's fake news. And again, we got in a situation where nobody really believed anything. And the trouble is you were telling the
You have
truth.
reached your
It's very
destination.
hard to get your message to cut through all of the noise of all of the disinformation that's there. So like, you remember Out on the Edge.
Are you interested in joining the resistance?
Ah, DedSec then. Good. Just so happens we need a few heavies to back me up on something. This gangster fuck stabbed me in the back, and I want your help returning the favour. The more literally, the better.
I'm afraid we're not a contract killer agency, if that's what you're asking.
Fine. Lots of ways to make a man suffer. I'm a car thief, and this prick was my former employer. I boosted this ultra-lux roadster for the prick, and he decides he wasn't going to pay. Tried to run me down instead. I got away, but that fucker still got the car. Can't let that stand.
If you help me out with this, I'll do plenty in return.
This should be fun.
Our friend sent us the location of the car. Passing it on to you now.
The nick of time.
All quiet here. You've got yourself.
What kind of idiot spy puts spy on their profile?
Target will reveal themselves.
We need help. Call the ambulance.
Not
despite all the
Auto-drive now
technologies that
enabled.
they have at their disposal and all the financial and corporate power and all the physical power, it's never quite possible to shut down people's desire to get to the truth and fight for their
Auto-drive
own
now
ideologies
disabled.
and values. And you know, we're out here starting that task, so don't give up hope.
Auto-drive now enabled.
You've been listening to Buccaneer with me, Tash. We'll be back soon with more of what you'll never hear on the GBP.
Auto-drive
Keep
now
listening,
disabled.
Keep sharing and keep resisting.
Auto-drive now enabled.
Weeks have passed since the Oval Blaze killed 12.
Auto-drive
and
now
yet the fire brigade
disabled.
remains unapologetic, despite claims of impropriety. Join us on GBB for the story behind the headlines.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain.
Yum, yum.
Hello, Resistance fans. You're listening to the Bunk Podcast, the objective voice of objection for this most objectionable world. I am Andy, not my real name, so good luck finding me, Monsieur Bloom. My real name is, in fact, Andrew, and I live in, note this down, a deluded pseudo-reality of my own making, which is, in fact, the most densely populated place on Earth these days, overcrowded, some might say. Joining me, as always, my next-door neighbour in these Netherlands of nonsense. It's Alice.
Yes, indeed, it is Alice. Alice, who the bleep is Alice? I am not going to tell you that, but you can just sort of sense it from the timbre of my voice.
Let's spin the wheel and find out where we're getting today's news from. Here, it's coming from here. I must get a new wheel with at least one other place on it. And the headline today, Alice, our borders are safe. We can all sleep easy in our well-bordered beds. 4,000 illegals were deported last month. These illegal people breaking the law just by existing. And of course, illegality is contagious. It can osmose through your skin just by standing next to an illegal person. So we've got rid of 4,000 of them. My question for you, Alice, is why only 4,000? Is that really enough? I will not feel safe until at least another 75 million people have been deported from this country, and I'm here in Britain.
A potential recruit's competitor is nearby. You could sabotage them by hacking their work
Auto-drive now
emails.
disabled.
Taking is a very handy way to break up with a partner. I'm sorry, baby, I love you, but this anonymous source is reporting you've been snoring really loudly in a French way.
So everyone out, no exception. Alice is not even used. It shouldn't be off. Everyone out. Unless you can prove that your family, your background on the player, tapestry, feeling on thing how get out. Make this shut off. Oh. Oh.
On me!
That's one way to take out the competition. Our prospect can rest easy now.
The place you want to stop.
Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
Well, we absolutely are doing that, Andy.
Well, you know. Fair play to the government for helping us with that.
Auto-drive now
Another
enabled.
option, extend the White Cliffs of Dover. They've been resting on their laurels for too long. Very inefficient, it turns out.
I'm ready to go when you are.
Okay.
The car should be on site here. Try to get it out in one piece.
I'm on it.
I went on a bit of a shopping spree. I must have bought 10 of those AR games they now have.
You know what's wrong with this world? Everybody's got a problem with someone else. And
It's one where you're this great mental with machine guns and rockets and all that.
just happened?
That's it. I'm looking for him.
What the hell?
That will be the Shimmering Willy compensator there.
Someone is controlling that vehicle.
Not here. Moving on. Get out here. Now! We need to find that fucker. Here, gonna check over there.
If you can hear this, be smart. Leave before I see you.
I lost the shithead. Oh, I'm done looking.
Stop it!
Are you having fun? You made me do this, didn't you?
Fuck's sake!
Spread out. We'll nail this one.
Looks good. I'm moving on. You're gonna get what's fucking coming to you.
Over here so far.
I'd be bloody mad to stick around here.
I have the vehicle. Now what?
Brilliant. Now, drive it straight into the fucking river.
What?
That's where the prick puts the people he kills. That's where he tried to put me. I think he'll get the message.
The one about the woman who went into the immigration processing centre and was ever seen again?
No, Andy, I didn't hear that one.
Boom. Set up, punchline. Classic. For those of you unfamiliar with it, the immigration processing centre is, of course, where so many of our guests to Britain go for a longer than desirable game of involuntary hide and seek. You are listening to The Bar. I will conclude by saying, out of all the things wrong with Britain today, I think immigration is right up there, Alice. When you think of all the health professionals we've stolen from overseas over the years here in Britain, it's quite possible that people are just coming here to try to get an appointment with their local doctor.
Yes, Andy, certainly as someone who came from the expanded arm of the empire when Britain was still reaching out rather than folding in on itself. Most of us... just come here to visit our stuff in the museums.
British way.
Speaking of international movement, Britain has recalled all European ambassadors after a spy scandal.
It's finished.
If you ever need anything from me, and I mean anything, just say the word.
People like us with particular skills. We have a responsibility. You should join DedSec.
Thought you'd never ask.
I need vehicles on our suspects! Oh.
I know. Yeah.
Control, we are pursuing the target. No sign of the target. Over. Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
They're always putting their foot in their mouths. How much worse can they... if they're not there? I mean, by definition, the fact that there's a spy scandal means that they were terrible spies. The point of spies is that there's never a spy scandal.
Yeah, but let's give credit to all the spies that haven't been in scandals and therefore might as well not exist.
Well, they've arrested those German spies. In that SIRS crackdown on the illegals in Hackney, and I think that's...
You'll fit right in. The more people willing to fight the system, the better.
Banging! I'm gassed. When do we start bashing heads in?
Brilliant.
It seems our man Gareth Hendricks updates his preferences nearly every day. Right now, he's looking for a professional getaway driver.
For real?
He must want a thrilling criminal romance. I mean, I get it. I once had a fling with a North Macedonian botnet. Fortunately, we've got a getaway driver in stock.
I'm gonna be hacking a shitload of people from now on.
All quiet here. Patience. Don't reveal yourself.
Degenerate!
Targets will reveal themselves.
You are nothing more.
You look like you could stand up and fight for these streets.
Ooh, intriguing. Say, I've been looking for someone who can, shall we say, get to difficult places. I don't suppose you fit that bill?
What, you planning to do some B&E?
Right, I'm sending you the coordinates of a file. Get your hands on it, we'll talk then.
All quiet here. What, she thinks she's better than me or something?
I, for one, am intrigued by her mysterious aura, and I know literally everything, so that's saying something. I'll pass along the coordinates if you'd like to take on her request.
No, 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 no!
One more time. I need to focus.
Pathetic!
Deep breath. Try again.
It's cool, mate. I know the solicitor.
We're being contacted by our potential recruit. Patching them through now.
I'm in your debt.
Well, you want to repay us? Then join us. We need man them like you.
Consider me in.
I used to think of Germans as quite scary, but that was because I'd been watching World War II movies where the Germans all have English accents. They speak in that very, precise way. It's very, we have ways of...
We've been needing talent like you, cuz. Glad you joined the fight.
I must say, I'm rather looking forward to the experience. Let's go hunt some baddies.
Fuck yeah.
Proceed through the checkpoint in an orderly manner. Those found or suspected to be DedSec members will be shot on sight. Instructions while passing through the checkpoint. Suspected members of DedSec will be detained.
Well, maybe.
The use of VPNs or other private networks is a criminal offense.
Base, what's our status on retrieval?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever.
In need of assistance to resume patrol. Over.
We didn't do nothing! That's absolutely disgusting.
That isn't right at all. Ooh, what do we have here?
Suspicious activity to the nearest.
Fake.
All local units. We have an unauthorized spider drone in your area.
All units, we are after the suspect.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise. I'm terminating the search. Fall back. Over.
I'll give you the bad news first. One of your operatives has been kidnapped. Also, there's no good news.
Damn!
My thoughts exactly. I've run a psychological profile and GPS trace on every Londoner you've ever made an enemy of, and I think I found the likely culprit. Track her down, and she might lead you to your missing friend.
On it.
You talk, and now Germans all have that American accent where it's all like, oh, welcome to the party, we're having a really nice time. They're much friendlier Germans. Let them stay.
Well, that's all today, Bugsters. Remember, it's not as bad as it seems. Honestly. I hope. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Welcome back to The Upload. Today we're talking about cryptocurrency. Crypto now seems like it's been around forever, but it's really quite a new initiative. Were you an early adopter?
I was one of the first that was in this market. There seemed to be a new way of financial transactions, a new way of money. It's something that we could completely reinvent and change some of the legacy financial systems around the world.
Just comply with the search. All right, fuck off. Yep. Been out of nightmares tonight.
What the hell? Doors don't open by themselves.
Let's wait around and see if this SRS spy shows up.
Awaiting area crime report.
Ha! Look at that!
Yeah. Ah, you know it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a total pessimist. I have to think. We didn't need you, Seth. They wouldn't be here.
I will file a report as soon as I can. You have my word, this will be investigated properly.
Bags, what's up with her?
Actually, the strangest thing about her is that she's not weighed down by old soup cans at the bottom of the Thames. She's a load of dodgy gambling debts and she's refusing financial help from a rich friend.
On what planet does a gambling addict turn down free money?
You're right. A gambling addict making a bad life choice. Oh, the mystery. You'd better talk to the friend if you want to crack this one.
Good call, sweetie. Let's have a meeting, won't you, Bags?
All criminal offenders will be arrested.
Sir.
Selfish idiot!
A spy that's been after our potential recruit is nearby. You could hack their optic to erase all the intel they've gathered. I'm sure a prospect won't complain if you deal with them.
Live alarm. I repeat, live alarm. Location sent, need a 1013.
Seems the alarm has a mind of its own. I'll look around just in
Clear here.
case.
Moving on.
Drone, begin searching sequence.
The SRS spy has been dealt with. I'll tell our prospect the good news. Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
Numbers on the ground.
Right,
All transactions. And what this means is you can have a decentralized system without having to trust any one party, like old-fashioned banks.
One of the reasons why I got involved so early was that you could stay anonymous.
Yeah, the features of cryptocurrency very much fit into that early mindset. It was all about finding an alternative to centralized systems. It was kind of a countercultural punk ethos. The whole point of the distributed ledger is you're not trusting any one person to keep a track of who has what money or how they're spending it. It's all out there in the open for anyone to see, and yet
Albion's looking for good candidates. Come see me for more information.
There's barb and so on and so forth. Now the plebs just spout about the worst this and the worst that. Fucking internet.
Jesus Christ, it's like a helicopter made of guns.
Do you have a criminal record? Reported immediately. London is restricted. Failure to do so may result in greater delays or even criminal charges within the city.
Years ago, when the pound dropped 10% over just 1 year.
Watch where you're going.
I don't mind cooking it.
I see.
Disobedience will be met with force.
Albion keeps London's streets safe.
I will file a report as soon as I can. You have my word, this will be investigated properly.
Fine, going.
No new crimes reported for the immediate area.
What is...
Others with disruptive noise. Awaiting area crime.
Seems Albion has a surveillance network in Lambeth that makes 1980s East Germany look like present-day East Germany. I'm sure the people of Lambeth would be interested to know just how closely they are being watched.
Scanning the area for suspicious behavior.
Don't want to comply. How about now?
Please, look.
There's only one way out for you, and that's in a body bag.
Ah, it hurts! It hurts! They make you very fast. So you need to get two cups of...
Identification is ready.
Holy fuck! That's a gun!
Please, help.
All persons who obstruct or in any way interfere with an Albion guard in the performance of their duties
Keep fucking moving.
Swine.
You've only got yourself to blame for this.
You're awesome.
Help me. They set up 2 overly ecstatic characters in a vehicle. Of course, one of them will die in the inevitable accident. And I see it coming every time. Every time. Like, that's not a boast, it's a fact. Every story medium, from television programs to novels,
Quiet, over.
a formula. Even when they're attempting to subvert it. It's the innate
Potential threats.
What? Why?
That is totally uncalled for.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Received. Let's keep this by the book. Over.
We are inbound. Stand
All right,
by.
I've got you.
Control, we're pursuing the suspect.
You John Crow? Piece of shit, give me the slip.
Control. I've lost the target.
On them! They're around here somewhere. Keep looking.
Drone, perform search. Calling off the pursuit. Over and out.
Suspicious persons shall be flagged for investigation.
Minding my own business. I didn't, shove